One of the tools I really like is the integration with Full Swing and OnForm. OnForm is a video analysis software, and they've integrated so you can have the numbers there with the video for each shot. So really what we're going to look to here, and we can see in the numbers, is that when we get this matchup and we get a little pressure on that lead leg at the moment of release, which in this shot is right there, right after the transition, see the club shallows a little bit?
Yeah.
We transition, weight on the front, or aka balanced. Now we can release everything. And see, or the extension, it just disappears. And in the numbers, we're gonna see that effect, right? We're gonna see these path and face numbers match up nicely, right? Same, little path to face, nice difference. And no matter what player you are, whether it's a beginner or an advanced player, a scratch or plus handicap player, we're gonna use the tool differently, right? A beginner, they don't know what the numbers are, right? But if you use the right numbers at the right time, which is always what we're trying to do, we're not trying to overwhelm people with information. That is not the point of the tool. The tool is to make it easier and simpler to learn more quickly. Tiger talks about this. Jack Nicklaus has his approach, but Tiger talks about how he hits a fades and draws. This just turns his shoulders. When I hit a draw, let me get those shoulders inside out, and he feels like he's swinging along that shoulder plane, which creates a little bit more of an inside out path. Okay, hits a draw, or excuse me, a fade, he tilts his shoulders the other way, maybe gets his chest right in front of the ball and swings along his shoulder plane. Doesn't change the face, and that's what we don't really need to change the face because our face to path difference isn't extreme. So for, say, a beginner that we just starting to hit the ball, we need them to understand how far did you hit it? Understand carry distance versus rollout, so they can go on course and have a little idea about what's going on. They go, oh, my 7-iron goes about 120 yards. Well, that's very valuable information to someone just starting out. Where if somebody's, a 1 handicap and they're trying to get to +2, we're gonna bring in some additional numbers. Even there though, we do not want to overwhelm that player either, because no matter what level you are, you're trying to keep this game simple. And the simplicity of it is, I see these numbers, I've seen them multiple times, I know what they are now. I don't have to think about them. We're gonna use OnForm to be able to see what that motion is, and then we're gonna back it up with the Full Swing to then be able to quantify it with the numbers. And that little combination of visual and numbers is gonna be very helpful to get us to understand the feeling of it. Because we can't hit the ball with the numbers, but if we hit it correctly, the numbers say, yeah, that.